They're under orders and they're away. And Mongol Warrior on the near side, one of the first away. Up there too is Clerkenwell in the early stages, and Double Trigger, the white face showing out there in the centre, is going to be the early leader. From Persian Punch, who's up there as well, and Clerkenwell starting to track over. Cannon Can is not that far away, and there's a couple there that have tailed off. French Ballerina has refused to. Something's gone amiss with French Ballerina, has been dismounted, and May Lane is at the rear of the field, but French Ballerina, something has gone amiss there, and she's out of the race as they head up the straight towards the 3 the first time. They've got just on 2 miles and a furlong to go, and Double Trigger out in front. There's Pat Henry back in centre field. That's the jockey's view from Pat Henry's saddle. He's lying in second last position. He's got Stretarez just ahead of him. The leader, though, is Clerkenwell, who takes it up here from Double Trigger. Then on the outside, Mongol Warrior, half a length away in third. The yellow jacket there of Book at Bedtime, followed next in the field by Cannon Can, and then on the inside, the green jacket of Windsor Castle. Further back then is Persian Punch in centre field, as the roars of the crowd greet them as they go past the judge. And further back in the field, behind Cannon Can at this stage, is 3 Cheers, with Gordy on the inside. Then a gap to I'm Supposing, followed by Stretarez. Back towards the rear is Kayf, and Celeric out the back. Pat Henry has got only one behind him on Celeric at this stage. You could see that he was having a good view of them as they went around that corner. Last of all, with the white cap, is May Lane. And as they head down the back, that's Stretarez on the right with the yellow cap. On the left is Silence in Court. Heading down the back towards the mile and a half gate, and the leader here is Clerkenwell by a length to Book at Bedtime. Up on the outside of Double Trigger and Mongol Warrior, making a line of 3 there, vying for that second spot. They were followed then by Cannon Can. Up on the outside there of Windsor Castle, and further back in the field then at this stage follows Persian Punch as they head down the side over towards the far side rail. Gordy is just behind them with 3 Cheers, and I'm Supposing. Back in the field is Stretarez. They were followed then by Kayf. Out the back is Celeric, third last from May Lane, and last of all is Silence in Court. Heading down the side now towards the 9 furlong marker, and the leader is Clerkenwell, and there's Pat Henry. He's having to wipe. He'd have to wipe his goggles if he had that view anyway as they head down the side. The leader here is Clerkenwell by half a length or so to Double Trigger, who's going to cut the corner, I think, at Swindley Bottom as they pass the mile. 2 lengths in advance then of Book at Bedtime, running a good race from in 4th position, Mongol Warrior. Cannon Can is going well in 5th place, followed then by Windsor Castle, then 3 Cheers, followed further back in the field, then out wider is Kayf. Clerkenwell just stumbled coming out of Swindley Bottom. Lost the lead there, and Double Trigger takes it up, and Celeric is back in the ruck there. He's hard up against that far rail as they head under the trees in the Gold Cup. The leader is Double Trigger past the 6 by a length to Clerkenwell, and Cannon Can giving chase now. Book at Bedtime behind them from 3 Cheers and Windsor Castle. Stretarez is further back from I'm Supposing. Gordy's being scrubbed up on the left with a yellow jacket. Kayf next, followed by back in the field at this stage May Lane. Then Persian Punch, hard ridden and doing nothing. Celeric's out under the trees from Silence in Court. Gordy's dropped back to second last, and last of all, almost tailed off as they pass the half mile, is Mongol Warrior. Racing up towards the home turn, and it's Double Trigger the leader. Double Trigger out in front, the 95 Gold Cup winner, bidding for a second win in the race. A length and a half to Cannon Can. Celeric's well back in the ruck there, but he's starting to make a bit of ground on the outside as they swing the corner in the Gold Cup now, and it's Double Trigger over on the far side, the leader from Cannon Can. Finishing fast as Kayf up the centre from 3 Cheers. Behind them is Celeric giving chase as well inside the 2. It's Double Trigger though sticking to his guns on the far side. Kayf though claiming him now at the furlong. Kayf for Godolphin ranges up now to throw out the challenge to Double Trigger on the far side. 3 Cheers coming there on the near side as well. 3 parts of a furlong to go in the Gold Cup. Kayf strikes the lead. Double Trigger's fighting back. He's coming back at him hard. They race towards the line, but Kayf is going to win the Gold Cup. Kayf beat Double Trigger. Third then was 3 Cheers. 4th Silence in Court. Behind them followed May Lane from Cannon Can, then Persian Punch. Celeric back in the ruck. They were followed by Windsor Castle, Stretarez, then I'm Supposing. Back towards the rear of the field was Book at Bedtime in company with Clerkenwell. Gordy second last, and last to finish in the Gold Cup is Mongol Warrior. Well, Kayf on the near side. Kayf a triumph for Godolphin, and Frankie Dettori as he goes up on the outside, and no doubt about how Frankie Dettori feels as he crosses the line. Kayf the winner, number 12, ridden by Frankie Dettori. Second, number 4, Double Trigger, Darrell Holland, So Gallant. Third, number 14, Three Cheers, ridden by Michael Hills. And fourth, number 10, Silence in Court, Alan Mackay. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4, and there is the winner, Kayf.
An extraordinary training performance by Saeed bin Saror and Godolphin, and a great bit of riding there by Frankie Dettori. It's the first time Kayf has been further than 2 miles. It's the first time he's been really tested on soft ground, but Frankie got it absolutely right, and he was going very well from a long way out. The favourite Persian Punch was beaten before they even turned into the straight. But a huge race run by Double Trigger with his big white face, the winner from 1995. And Willie, we thought he was going to hang on here.
Well, when Frankie got upside him, I thought Double Trigger's going to go back. What a horse he is. He fights and fights and fights. But Darrell just couldn't get him going again. And Three Cheers out of Three Tails ran a good race as well. This horse is by Sadler's Wells. He has horses that win from 1 mile to 2 miles 6.
And I'll tell you something, you just look at Frankie Dettori's face there. He is so thrilled, because this is the big race of the meeting. Whatever they say about it, this is the one the jockeys want to win. And he's done it on Kayf at the time, 4 minutes 32.36. And Frankie absolutely thrilled, whipping up a storm there with the crowds around. And he really is absolutely chuffed a bit. It's his 5th winner here at the Royal Meeting. And he's got it absolutely right. Look at him, he's just going to milk the applause and give Saeed bin Saror a big kiss there. And Frankie Dettori, he took the Gold Cup twice on drum taps before now, but that was back in 92 and 93. He's done it again in 1998 on Kayf for Godolphin. And I think the safest bet of the lot is we're going to get a flying dismount from Frankie Dettori here, because for Group 1 races he certainly does it. He saves it for the big occasion, and you don't get much bigger than this. Go on, Frankie. And Kayf returned at a very rewarding 11-1. Double Trigger, massive run in second, 25-1. And Three Cheers, third for John Gosden, returned at 10-1. The favourite, I'm afraid, well beaten Persian Punch again. Second time in the Gold Cup. Possibly he doesn't stay.